As we enter year 3, can you believe that? Year 3 of No BS Wealth podcast. I can't believe it. I didn't think we'd make it this far, honestly. But we are here, and we are not necessarily changing, but we're adding and enhancing what we do. And that is building our community. No BS Wealth is designed and has always been designed to bring no bullshit, transparent information and connections to you as the listener. And those listeners make up business owners, individuals, and even other financial planners. And the whole point of No BS is to bring that bullshit, no transparent information to you without any of the fluff, right? We're going to cut right to the chase. There's going to be cussing. There's going to be drinking every now and again, right? Money is stressful for all of us and all of us involved. And now we're launching our brand new website. NoBSWealthPodcast.com is going to be phenomenal, and it's going to be designed around you, more centric to being able to get all of the information, but also connecting you to our vetted partners. I've personally vetted everyone on the website, and these partners are designed around helping us create a team to help you further your wealth journey. Sports, and you can see obviously that I played. For those that don't know, I did play D1 football at Drake University, and I've been asked these 3 questions a lot when it comes to youth sports. So we're going to dive a little bit into youth sports and kind of my opinion overall on them. But let's first get to the 3 questions. One being, are youth sports worth it? Is football safe enough for my kid, or when should they start? And third, what did sports do for you? So first is, are youth sports worth it? Obviously, I believe so. A little biased in myself. But ultimately, I believe youth sports are worth it as long as your kid is wanting to and has the passion for it and continues to have fun. And I've seen it. Our boys play soccer, football, basketball, some wrestling in there as well. My wife and I both were D1 athletes. So like, it's in our blood, it's in their blood, but also we strive to use it as a tool to grow them too, right? So sports isn't just for the love of the game and practicing in that. There's so many life lessons in sports: camaraderie, family, work ethic, discipline, your intelligence level, overall athletic ability, nutrition. I mean, there's just so many things that are just simply amazing when it comes to sports in general, but when it comes to youth sports. And that can be any sport. Obviously, I hit upon the ones that we know, but that really can attain to any type of youth sporting event. Those are going to come into play. However, you got to be ready as a parent to not only take them, pay for it, all of those things, because let's be real, majority of youth sports are just a money grab. And I don't mean that they're just a money grab, but I mean that it costs a lot. The higher levels you get, the more coaching you get, etc. Sometimes they're worth it, sometimes they're not. You can see all the interwebs for all those things. People have opinions on both sides of those. We as a family we know what we want to do. We know we spend more money on it. It's important to us. It's in our blood. It's what we've done, but also like we would rather spend that time and energy and money and resources on them to do this than so for much putting into our retirement or stuff like that. And that's our opinion. That's what we decided to do. Doesn't mean that's what you need to decide to do. But all of those efforts from a youth sports, all the things that you get to learn is mightily important for the development of our children, in my opinion. Some won't gravitate towards it, some will, but as a parent, you got to be ready to take it past the level of just coaching at practice. You have to help them stay disciplined, practice at home, and stay in the game no matter what. And that doesn't just necessarily mean you need to coach them when you're at home, although that's a very big point. The other point is staying disciplined to the things at home as well, because discipline is the key element in sports. And if you're not holding them accountable to the things at home, it's then going to spill out onto the field or court or wherever. And now you're going to rely on the coaching to have to do that. And sadly enough, in today's world, coaches really don't hold the kids as disciplined and in check as I believe they should be, as my wife believes they should be, for whatever reason, right? They're softer. It's a different generation. You as parents bitch and moan that your kid's running or being disciplined, right? You have to run. You have to do those things. The second question that gets asked to me a lot is playing football safe for a child? How do you feel after all the years of playing? Those types of things. I truly believe football has become safer, specifically, since I started, right? We were taught to put head to ball, which makes your head point down a little bit. Concussions, all the research behind that has improved drastically. I'm also a proponent that kids don't need to be doing tackle football from the age of 1, 3rd grade, 4th grade. I mean, I didn't start until 5th grade, I believe, was my first time playing tackle football. And I think that's plenty fine. However, I am seeing like flag football teams put pads on. I'm seeing tackle football start as 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. Like that it's pointless. You're not learning anything with pads on at that age. You're not even strong enough for the pads in general. And they're really not teaching anything. You need to be doing, flag to a degree, but you need to be doing skill sets, workouts and those things, because football you grow into later. Right? There's not a lot of that going on. And I speak for a lot of athletes out there. There's a lot of pro athletes out there. A lot of them start later in football. And I think that is a huge proponent. Wrestling's a huge one, and soccer. Those two will help you further along in football, in my opinion. And then you can start tackle in 5th, 6th, kind of whatever you feel comfortable with. But in my opinion, it is a safer sport. I mean, there's research out there that shows there's more concussions in soccer than there is in football. Just football, our collisions are a lot more, and you see it. They're a little more gruesome. I love the hell out of that sport, so can't really speak against that. And our son, our oldest, Lincoln, he'll be starting tackle football this fall. So it's a proponent we stand behind. As long as you're teaching safe practices, it's just fine. Every sport's going to have an injury, but you got to learn how to get through it. And then third, what did sports teach you, and where has it gotten you? I've been very, very fortunate and lucky. I've had some of the best coaches that I think are in the world, from early on in my childhood through collegiately. And they're now all doing greater and better things at different levels in the collegiate or NFL ranks. So like, I got very, very lucky to have very great coaches growing up. Not everyone gets that. So little different for me, but in retrospect, looking upon it, it built me to who I am now, both physically, positively, work ethic, discipline, intelligence, all of that thing. But also it hurt me physically. I've had shoulder surgery. I've broken my thumb. I've torn my Achilles. Should probably get surgery in my right arm. I'm not going to do it. Like, it's broken me down too. But the amazing thing about sports is it teaches you adversity and how to overcome and to keep going through it. And guess what? That correlates to life more than anything. In life, as you know, as adults, shit sucks. Adulting's hard. Things kick you down, put you down. You have adversity all the time. And there's only one option. You have to keep going. The thing is, do you have the ability to keep going? Are you going to rehab? Are you going to take the necessary steps to continue that path? And in sports, you have to do that when you get injured. You have to do that when you're on a losing team or you're not good at a certain thing. You have to practice and put in the time and the grinding to get better. I think that's what's missing in America overall. Not everyone's been an athlete before, or even in the military, where you teach the same principles. And now we've got people trying to do things easy and take the easy way out. And it's not that. Life's not that way. It is a hard grind that you have to get through. And so simple answer is, sports, man. I wouldn't be standing here doing this podcast or this Let's Get Real episode, our podcast, everything I do for people, if it wasn't for it. So if you're on the borderline or you're on the fence, and you're not an athletic parent and you have an athletic child who wants to do things, reach out, comment, right? Use this as a platform. Let's talk through some things and we can help you as much as possible. So, hey, Nike says just do it. Take a few steps. Just let the child happen, develop. But you have to use those things at home. It'll make you a better parent. It'll make them a better overall adult when they get there. And fundamentally, just being an athlete is one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me.